Junie, Jules, and the Little Monkey Business. My name is Junie Pigeon. The B stands for beaches. If I don't like beaches, I don't like B and that B stands for something else too. B stands for B-A-B-Y. I'm only in kindergarten, but I already know how to spell B-A-B-Y. That's because my mother told me that she's going to have one of those things. She already told me it at dinner one night. It was a night when we had stewed tomato, which I hate very much. Daddy and I have a surprise for you, Junie, said Mother, and so then I got very happy and said, cause maybe I didn't have to eat my sweet pea tomatoes. And also sometimes surprise means a present, and presents are my favorite things in the whole world. I dumped up and down my chair. What is it all wrapped up? I don't see it, I said very excited. Then I looked under the table because maybe the surprise was hiding down there with the red ribbon on top of it. Mother and Daddy smiled at each other. Mother held my hand. Junie, I would like to have a little baby brother or sister, she said. Then I made my shoulders go up and down. I don't know, maybe, I told her. Then I looked under my chair. Guess what? I said. I can't find that silly Willy present anywhere. Mother made me sit up. Then she and Daddy said something more about the baby. The baby will be yours too, Junie, said Daddy. Daddy said, just think, you'll have your very own little brother or sister to play with. Wouldn't that be fun? I did my shoulder up and down again. I don't know, maybe, I said. Then I got down from the chair and ran into the living room. Bad news, fellows, I hollered very loud. The present isn't this dumb baby room any room either. Mother and Daddy came to the living room. They didn't look so smiley anymore. Daddy took a big breath. There's no present, Junie, he said. We never said we had a present. We said we had a surprise, remember? Mother said next to me, the surprise that I'm going to have a baby, Junie. In a few months you're going to have a little baby brother or sister. Do you get what I'm saying yet? Just then I folded my arms and made a grumpy face. Cause all of a sudden I got it, that's right. You didn't give me a darn thing, did you? I said very growly. Mother looked angry at me. I gave up, she said, and she went back to the kitchen. Daddy said I owe her apology when I have to say the words I'm sorry. Yes, but she owes me an apology too, I said. Because a baby isn't a very good surprise. I made my wiggly nose. Baby smell like PU, I explained. I smell one of my fingers' house, and yes, and it has some cigarette on its front. And I hold my nose and hold PU, what a sing bomb. Then the rest made me go home. After I finished my story, Daddy went to the kitchen to talk to Mother. Then Mother called me in there, and she said if the baby smelled like a stink bomb, she would buy me my very own air freshener, and I can spray the can all by myself. If it's not on the PU, baby, I would like the one that smells fresh as Caroline Pine Forest. I said. Then me and Mother hugged, and I sat back down at the table, and I finished eating my dinner. It's a non-stewy peely tomatoes, and guess what? No desserts, that's what. Mother and Daddy fixed up the room for the new baby. It's called the nursery. It's about to know why, because baby is in a nurse, of course. The baby's room used to be the guest room. That's where our guests used to sleep, only we never had much guests. And so now if we get some, they will have to sleep on a table or something. The baby's room has some new stuff in it. That's because Mother and Daddy went to the shopping at the new baby stuff store. They bought a new baby dresser with the green and yellow knobs on it, and a new baby lamp with giraffe on the lamp side, and also a new rocking chair if the baby cries and you can shut it off. And there's a new baby craft too. The craft is the bed with the balls on the side of it, and it kind of like a cage the Jew, except when the craft you can put your hands to the walls and the baby won't pull you in and kill you. And guess what else in the nursery? Wallpapers. That's what a jungle kind with pictures of elephants and lions and big fat apple pie of something. And there's monkey too, which are my most favorite jungle guys in the whole world. Mother and daddy place up the wallpaper together. Me and my dog Tigger were watching them. This wallpaper looked cute in here, I told them. I would like something in my room too, I think. Okay, I said. Can I? We'll see, said Daddy. We'll see is another word for no. Yeah, only that's not fair, I said. 'Cause baby got us new junk and I got old junk. Poor Junie B, said Mother, very teasing. Then she bent down and tried to hug me, only she wouldn't do it very good because of her big fat stomach, which is where the stupid baby is. I don't think I'm going to like this dumb baby, I said. Mother, stop hugging me. Don't say that, Junie. Of course you would, she said. Of course I won't, I talked back, because you won't even let me hug you very well. Anyway, I don't know even though it's this stupid dumb name. Mother sat down in a new rocking chair. She tried to put it on her lap, only I wouldn't fit. So she just hold my hand. That's because Daddy and I haven't picked the name for the baby yet. And she explained, we want to name that a little bit different. You know, something cute like Junie B. Jones. A name that people remember. And so I thought very hard. And then I clapped my hands together real loud. Hey, I know one, I said very excited. It's the cafeteria at my school, and her name is Mrs. Gusman. Mother frowned a little bit, and thought maybe she didn't hear me, I think. Mrs. Gusman, I heard. That's a cute name, don't you think? I remember it too, even if they're only here one time. Mrs. Gusman stuck right on my head. Mama took a big breath. Yes, honey, but I'm not sure Mrs. Gutman is a good name for a tiny baby. And so then I started my face up, and I thought all over again. How about Teeny? I said. Teeny would be good. Mother smiled, but Teeny might be good. Teeny might be cute when the baby was little, but how will we call him when he grows up? Big Teeny. I called very happy. Then Mother said, we'll see, which means no Big Teeny. After that, I didn't feel very happy anymore. When is dumb bunny baby getting here anyway? I said. Mother frowned again. The baby is not a dumb bunny, Junie B, she said, and it will be back soon. And so I think you better start getting used to the idea. And her and Daddy began to pasting wallpaper again, and so I opened the new baby dresser with the green and yellow knobs, and I looked at the new baby clothes. The baby pajamas were very wrinkly, and the baby's soft one even my piggy toe. I'm going to be the boss of this baby, I said to Tickle, 'cause I'm the biggest, that's right. Daddy stamped his fingers at me. That's enough of that talk, Missy, she said. Mrs. my name and I'm in trouble. After that, him and Mother went to the kitchen to get some more paste, and so I looked down the hall to make sure he was gone. Yeah, only I'm still going to be boss of it, I whispered. Ha ha, so there. Chapter 3. A very wonderful thing. Yesterday a very wonderful thing happened, and it's called I have pie for dinner. Just pie and that's all. That's because my mother went to the hospital to have the baby, and Daddy and Grandma Miller ran with her, and so me and Grandpa got to stay in his house all by ourselves, and no one even babysit us. Guess what? Grandpa's real life chair right inside the house, and Grandma didn't yet go outside with that thing, Frank. After that, my grandma gave me a piggyback ride, and he let me put on Grandma Meller's new hat with a long brown feather, and also I got to walk in her red high heels. Only I fell in the kitchen, and so I quickly took them off. Hey, I could crack my head open these things, I said very loud. After that, I opened up the refrigerator because I was hungry from praying, that's why. Hey, guess what? There's a big fat lemon pie in here, Frank, I hollered. And so Grandpa Miller got down to a place, and he and me eat a big lemon pie for dinner. Just pie and that's all. And we're not even to get in trouble, because we are going to tell Grandma Mary that her cat ate it, and her other very fun thing. I got to sleep in Grandpa's bathroom. First, I put on my pajamas and went to fetch him, and then Grandpa watched my brand new front tooth, and he tucked me into the big gas bed. To Jim, Junie, he said, except for then I got a little bit scared in me. You only get what, Grandpa, I said. It's very dark in this room, and so there might be hiding things in here. Grandpa looked all over the room, and also the closet. Nope, not hiding things in here, he said. After that, he left the whole life for me, so my imagination would run wild. He said I still didn't sleep that good, 'cause there were donkey with guy with clothes under my bed, I think. And so this morning my ass felt very squeezing, and only then I sniffed something that woke them right up, and its name was Delicious Waffles. Grandpa Miller cooked them for me, and he let me pour my own syrup, and he didn't yell, whoa, whoa, whoa. After that, me and him played until it was time for to go to kindergarten. Except for that night left, the funny thing of all happened. My Grandma Miller came home, and she said the mother had a baby, and it was a boy kind. Then me and her and Grandma little giant hug. Grandma Miller picked me up, and she swung me in the air. You're just going to love him, Junie B, she said. Your new bar is the cutest little monkey I ever seen. Then my eyes got a little bit wide. He is, really, I said. Grandma Miller put me down, and she started talking to Grandpa. Wait until you see him, Frank, she said. He's got the longest little fingers and toes. I tucked on a dress. How long, Grandma? I said. Longer than mine. Grandma just kept on talking. And his hair, Frank, my word, he's got oodles and oodles of thick black hair. I put on Grandma Miller's arm. How come, Grandma? How come he's got a hair? I asked. I thought little babies were supposed to be bodies, but still Grandma didn't answer me. And he's big too, Frank. He's much bigger than any of other babies in the hospital. And you should feel how tight he grabbed on me in the fingers, and you just then I stamped my foot real hard. Hey, I want some answers down here, Helen. He's my baby too, you know. Grandma Miller frowned at me, 'cause I'm not supposed to call her Helen, I think. Sorry, I said kind of quiet. Grandma Miller bent down next to me, and so I didn't have to yell anymore. Are you telling me the truth, Grandma? I said. Is my brother the really cutest little monkey you ever saw? For really and honest and truly? And then Grandma Miller hugged me very tight. Yes, little girl, she whispered in my ear, for really and honest and truly. After that, she picked me up again, and me and her tore around the kitchen. Continue.